So where do we stand as of today, June 19th, 2023? Happy Juneteenth, y'all. We're 33 and 38, 5 games under 500. We're 12 and a half back of the Braves. Again, I don't even know why I keep bringing up that. Don't think about that. Let's just put that out your mind. How many games back we are of the first place division leader. Let's not even bring that up anymore. And that's a note from me. I'm not going to bring that up anymore. We're just going to bring up the wild card race because that's what we're focused on, right? Baseball Reference has 90% confidence that our best case scenario will be 86 and 76 as our finishing record. Will that be good enough to make the wild card? Possibly. There are 3 wild card spots with the expanded playoff format. 86 and 76 in a very mediocre National League could get it done, And so what kind of baseball do we have to play to get to that mark? I don't think it's going to be that crazy. I think maybe, we'll get into it right now. The Athletic had a pretty cool article about, basically should the Mets fan base panic? Is it over? That kind of thing. We've been talking about this for a few weeks now. Memorial Day weekend was really, I guess, the time when fans start taking standings seriously. But they surveyed a group of 30 players, and they said most of them, almost every single guy would shrug and mention it was a long season. The 2019 Nationals, who we've referenced before, started in 1931. They were under 500 for the last time on June 26th, which is still a week away. We're still under 500. And they ended up playing to a second half winning percentage of .630, which sounds high, I know. But ultimately, that's like you're taking less than 2 out of a 3-game series. If you can win 2 out of 3, keep doing that. You're at a better pace than what the 2019 Nationals were doing in the second half to eventually get into the playoffs and then to the World Series. The 2021 Atlanta Braves entered the All-Star break under 500 and didn't really turn things on until an 18-win August, which and they ended up playing a .611 second half winning percentage. So we had to ask ourselves, could this Mets team win at a 600 clip? 6 out of 10 games. Can we do that? Can we go 6-4 every 10 games for the next, I don't know how, for not even starting now, it would be after the All-Star break. So we still have 3-ish weeks until the All-Star break. If we can start just playing 500 ball and creeping our way to 600 over the next 3 weeks, you got to start feeling a little bit more positive about our situation. So in 2022, the Phillies were 30 and 29. That's not exactly, gangbusters. And they were 2.5 games back. The 2018 Dodgers were 33 and 32. We're 3 games back. I think the part that I think a lot of naysayers are clinging on to is that the run differentials are just not there for the Mets. Philadelphia was +40. Atlanta was just -2. Washington was just -1. LA was +48 and +90. The Mets are -23. 2016 Cubs had the best record in the National League on June 12th and would go on to win the World Series, as did the 2014 Giants had the best record in the National League on June 12th and went on to win the World Series. I think at the time of publishing of that article, the Mets have a 34% chance of making the playoffs. I think that's actually gone lower after losing 2 of 3 to the freaking Cardinals. And there are 4 other teams that have been underperforming that we expected more out of, that are, the Padres, Cardinals, like we mentioned, the Mariners, and the White Sox.